And now it's time for a brand new episode of Cheap Show, the economy comedy podcast with me, your host, Paul Gannon. Joining me this week is my favourite friend in the whole wide world, why his name is Eli Silverman.
Hello, everybody. I'm Eli Silverman. Yeah, Paul, just before we get into
Let's
the meat
get straight into the show right now with
Paul,
another
Paul.
episode. Oof episode. Let's do an oof episode.
Right, well, I'm up for that, Paul.
For all the mistakes that were made last week, I want to do an oof episode.
I just wanted to bring that up. The mistakes from last week, okay?
It's all right, we don't need to. We can move on.
Paul, no, this needs to be said. It's the elephant in the room.
I'm
Paul,
a Paul Gannon man.
I need to address this.
I'm a Paul Gannon man.
You are the Paul Gannon man, but I need to address this. I've had a lot of communications from a lot of fans, a lot of listeners.
Who? Just name one or two.
John Smith is
called. The most generic name you could pull from the fucking air as possible.
Claire Rutledge.
Claire Smith.
There was a Claire Rutledge.
Amanda Pye. Who else? John Dot.
No, why would they be called
Bob
Dot?
Slap. Come on, more generic names.
You can't.
Come on.
You're such an idiot, man. You just tried to come
Alexander Grabambalon.
You tried to think of a fucking generic name. You said John Dot.
Yeah,
that's
John
not
Dot.
generic. Eric Slap, you said. That's like the opposite of a generic name.
Cynthia Piss.
No, Piss is not a fucking...
I'll tell you, the people with the great surname of Piss in this country.
Stop trying to distract me, right? People have been in touch. You didn't voice the betwings from last week.
And you're not getting
And that is a fucking... What?
You are never getting... I'll go even further, mate. You want shock? I'm never giving you a betwing again.
Well, I don't know
if we can
carry on. You're talking about the end of the podcast now. The voicing of the betwings was the one solidity.
The betwings will be replaced with a pop-pop.
A pop-pop?
Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Also...
If you get it on the nose, pop-pop. If you get it just 25p either way, a pop.
Are you refusing to voice the betwings from
I am
last
refusing
week?
to voice the
seven
betwings. Yes.
The 7 missing betwings.
You ain't got a thing, because you're not getting a betwing.
Also, I have a very special person here, Honey, and are you going to apologise for the abuse that you meted out?
I didn't do anything to...
The abuse that you forced me to do, in the vain hope that I would get a betwing, you made me degrade myself and my childhood teddy bear.
Does that include all the cum on it? Did I make you cum on your teddies?
There is no cum on Honey.
You know, I've had a few people getting in touch with me.
And saying what? I should wank off over Honey? All right, no, fine.
No,
move on.
No. It was... No.
What are they saying? They want me to see me...
People are very concerned about the bears you have in your possession that you treat poorly.
That was you.
And abusively.
Paul, are you refusing to give me the betwings or apologise to Honey?
I didn't do anything to Honey. If anything,
and
I am rescuing
you will not
Honey.
Voice those betwings.
There are people saying to me I should rescue Honey from this house and Poindexter and take them to some kind of place of safety. A safety place. Right?
Are you refusing to voice the betwings?
Are you refusing to
turn
those teddies over to a place?
All right, Paul, compromise. I have a compromise.
Yeah.
If you will not voice the betwings, will you allow me about a minute's mouth improvisation on the theme of the words chodney
and or Boroff
and Boroff, not and or. You get both.
You have 30 seconds to give me a Chodney Boroff symphony starting now.
Oh, Chodders. Oh, Chodders. Oh, where am I? Oh, Chodders.
I said it before, but I will say it again. I'm glad you find this amusing.
George on Smorod. Modernity.
Thank fuck I edit this before it goes out, because that's all going in the bin.
No!
Welcome to Cheap Show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles. It's just a fact of Cheap Show you're going to have to learn to fucking accept.
Cheap Show. Off-brand brand off, off-brand brand off. Cheap Show. It's the price of shite. Paul Gannon. Eli Silverman. Welcome to Cheap Show.
and I go and I nuzzle.
I don't see why I should continue here.
His name is Eli, he has a teddy, and when he's all alone at night, he covers it in something delightful. It is creamy, it comes from his tummers, and when he rubs his little when he rubs his little
Mate,
peg,
you don't know
it'll dribble down his leg, his seepy goo it comes out, his teddy rubs him off, and then he sits in with Poindexter, and he comes in his socks. He is Eli, Eli Silverman, he's full of chodney off Stan.
Listen,
he's
shut
a
up.
minky. I've lost all interest in
So
my own improvisation.
fucking podcast.
It's painful.
Well, this is what happens.
Sorry. I'll stop right now.
Good. And you know, this is what
now.
happens. You do lose interest when you forsake tradition, when you forsake the built-up tradition and the practices of the podcast, Paul, which is voicing the betwings.
I've realised
which is
I should
voicing
edit
the
more.
betwings.
I should edit more.
Fuck your edit.
I can edit. The thing is, I can now say anything I want and just edit it out. It doesn't really matter. Edit that out.
Oh, God. Don't, you abusive man.
I'm just getting sick of you.
Fucking hell. I don't spunk on teddies.
You do.
For one thing.
I'm going to bring a black light next week.
Fine.
And I'll
All
do
my
it-
spunk is very much cleaned up, along with my whole junk, which I wash daily, sometimes twice, in lots of soap and nice hot soap and water.
Yeah, you
Paul,
watch it a lot, don't
what
you?
have we got now?
You like to
Seriously.
keep it clean.
What have we got coming up on the show
Today on Cheap Show, we are going back to the Platters, where we'll be looking for some very interesting novelty records of note. And
Ooh.
also, Eli wants to get some crisps out the way, so we'll be
Hey!
tackling those as well. What an exciting time. Now, before we do go on, bit of shop work.
Shop work?
Shop work.
Housework.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, housekeeping. Shop work.
Well, you got the shop in the garage.
Yeah.
Bit of shop. You're doing some metal work in the.
Yeah.
You just fantasize about being an odd job man, don't you?
Yeah.
Do
you know what? In
You'd
an
rather
alternate-
be someone who just restores old clocks or something, wouldn't
Tables
you?
and stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Why don't you just fucking give it up? Bring on a fucking other host who will voice the betwings that are missing and won't fucking abuse my teddy bears, accusing me of
do
it.
your own abuse.
Gaslighting me about spunking on honey.
No.
You will notice I've got my 2 fingers in honey's holes. I mean, ear holes.
Yeah,
Now,
here we
look,
go. Yeah, I know, it's
So
weird.
honey doesn't hear your abuse.
Honey knows and Poindexter knows I'm the only safe space that they're allowed with.
He was a chodney bar off.
He was a teddy, and now he's covered in Eli's gooey, dirty sap.
Oh, that's
that
what I
came
wanted
out
to-
of dirty lap.
That's what I wanted to fucking bring up.
What?
Out of his tummus, you said. You
His
just
little
said I
tummus.
spunked out of my tummus.
Yeah.
Do you still believe that the spunk comes from the tummus and not the
Yes.
balls?
Yes.
It doesn't come out your tummus.
Cum comes from the tummy.
It does not come from
Your
the
balls
tummy.
are for wee-wee, and your tummy's for
It's
cum.
where the balls is where the wee wee is.
Yeah. Oh, mate, you should get your fucking... You should know science a bit more.
Fuck off. It's lemonade, and round the corner, chocolate's made.
Well, but where is the milk?
Out the tits.
Titty, milky time. Titty, milky time. Clap, clap.
Is it milk, lemonade?
Round the corner, chocolate's made. Put your finger in the hole, pull it. You got a Tootsie Roll, whatever the
What?
The Americans add that, don't they? Stick your finger
Where
up
did
the
you
hole.
hear that?
Out it comes
This
a
is-
Tootsie
oh,
Roll.
we're breaking through here. Out comes a Tootsie Roll. Out of what? My dick.
Your bumhole. Wait, you don't have a dick behind you.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you just. I love my mustache.
Right,
milk,
Chris.
milk, lemonade round the
round
front.
the corner, chocolate's made.
Made. Put your finger in the hole.
Out comes a Tootsie,
Tootsie
Roll.
Out it comes.
Have you ever pulled a Tootsie Roll out of your ass?
No.
What would be the British version?
Finger of fudge. Maybe.
Out comes a finger of fudge. Doesn't
Yeah,
rhyme though.
Because what else would come out? A picnic bar.
Lion bar. A grifter.
Oh, I've had a few grifters round the back of me.
Right.
We don't half have some fun on this show, don't
Now-
we, Mr. Silverman? No, wait, seriously, before we get into that, I've got this
Oh, you
housework.
have to do
the
some
live show.
housekeeping. Sorry, yes.
I'm currently in talks for the live show, and if all goes well, we'll confirm it properly. But right now, it's looking like it's going to be in August, middle of August. And we've planned the show out roughly. We think it's
have.
going to be a lot of fun.
It sounds
But if
like
you
it's
want
gonna
to
be a lot
come
of fun.
see us live in London, it's going to be August. As soon as we confirm the information, we'll put it out everywhere.
We're
But
not going to confirm the date at this point.
not right now,
Okay.
just in case it changes between now and the next recording
But it
session.
will be
But it
August.
will be August. And what I will say is, if you are a Patreon supporter, you'll get a discount on the tickets, and you'll also get early access by about a week before they go on sale nationally. Working it all out now, but that's the plan. And it'll be in Harrow Arts
Unlikely it's going to
Centre.
really sell out the whole venue.
Mate, we don't know, do we?
Fine. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, live show in August. It'll be in London, Harrow Arts Centre, same as Digitizer.
Little question, Paul.
Yeah.
So you won't be voicing any betweens, not even the 7?
Maybe I'll save them for the live show now.
Well,
when they'll have an impact.
I mean, I deserve them.
You don't. You don't deserve anything, by and large.
I don't deserve to live. I just deserve...
I didn't say that.
Well, you said anything. Is to live is one of the things that included in anything, isn't it? You're telling me I don't deserve to live.
No, that's everything. Anything and everything is completely different.
No, it's not.
You don't have to have anything, but you can't also have
I don't deserve
everything.
anything.
No, you don't deserve anything. You can have everything,
including,
but you don't deserve anything.
You can't get yourself out of this.
I can.
You want me to die. You actually want me to die. You just want to shame my bumhole, shame my wee hole, and want me to die. You just want me to come in here, fucking fart on accident, by accident. Shit.
You cunt. I do want you to die now. Thanks. So anyway, you don't deserve anything, or will you get anything? Therefore, you're having nothing. I don't want you to die. I love you.
I tell you what, Paul. Thanks for adding that.
Fuck me. I would like to see you choke for a little bit until you go purple. just see. And then, I'll be in that moment where, do I save his life or do I just watch him blink out? And I'll just stare over you. And you'll look up and go, make a decision. And I'll be like, tick-tock, tick-tock.
What, like Steven Seagal when he got shat himself?
Did he? Oh, no, yeah.
He got choked out by the martial arts guy and he shat himself.
On a film set, yeah. And then he shat his pants in front of everyone.
I would have liked to have seen
There was another great story I heard about Steven Seagal as well, where he was making... I can't remember the details of who said it, but it was on some thread. And someone was saying he doesn't like being told what to do, and he doesn't like rehearsing scenes, right? He just
of course he doesn't. He's the laziest cunt.
Right? But someone said, we had to change the angles because this door goes out into the middle of the sea because they're on a boat or something.
Continuity.
And this door's where you'll come in.
Yeah.
And they're explaining it to him. And he goes, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'll just go. So they said action. He walked. He went out and opened the door and went straight into the sea because he didn't rehearse.
What a cunt he is.
What a cunt.
A couple of quite interesting crisp flavours here for the emergency
Oh, you know what? Let's just do this as a different segment.
Fucking hell, mate. I've been building this up.
You haven't. You just leant over and grabbed the packet of crisps.
I've been rustling them and scruffling them all around.
Well, they'll build it up now, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back to the crisps
after the break, everyone.
No,
no betwings. No fucking betwings, are there?
From now on, I don't say betwings, I say pop-pops.
That is fucking shit, and you're going to get feedback on that from the whole of our listening audience.
Yeah, both of them will get in touch with me and say, I don't like pop-pop. And I'll say, don't worry, it's a podcast. It'll probably be betwings next week. It's just something we're doing this week for a laugh.
Well, I hope you do drop this attitude about fucking betwings and voice the missing betwings.
No, I'm not going to mention those ever again. Those are lost to the void.
No, they're not lost. You know what's going to happen?
Whoa.
If I'm behind the next time we play Price of Shite, I'm just going to sprinkle those two extra betwings.
You can't add
Oh, yes, I will.
They don't carry over.
I will unfurl my golden fucking wingeth and out will drop, all fresh and dew-like, the betwingeth. A plog, betwing.
No,
and they'll get me and they'll push me over.
Pop.
They pop when they come out the wing gland. That's when they pop out.
Yeah, they pop out.
Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Now we're working.
Pops and betwings.
Crisps after the break, everyone.
Oh fuck, crisps.
Mate, stop trying to avoid crisps. It's the emergency crisp insert coming after the break.
Crisps.
A couple of very interesting crisp flavours for you on the emergency crisp insert segment of the show today, Paul.
Oh, come on.
Now, someone sent us these. These are good. These are unusual flavours.
I can't remember who sent these now. I apologise. My gut feeling says it's Even, but I know a few boxes came on the same day, and when I was doing all, separating it all up, these crisps got lost in the fog. And from our black bin bag,
they got lost in some fog
because I think they were part of the black bin
bag
originally.
Did you guff so hard that it obscured the crisps? Was there a fine mist? Was there a brown mist of your arse? Oh, fucking.
Just thinking of you choking out.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Now that makes sense because these are. It looks like some kind of Germanic language.
Right.
You see, it says. It looks like German to me. Though.
Yes, it could be. I don't know.
Right, we've got two different flavours. These are Lorenz, which I think could be the world's second biggest crisp brand after.
I don't know anything about Lorenz. Shall I look it up on my phone of interesting things?
Please do. Yeah, they're big. And I think they're competitors of
Lay's.
Lay's. Yeah.
Lorenz, you say, the crisp.
Lorenz.
Okay, so it's an Austrian zoologist. He was born in... he got the 1973 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine.
Don't start this shit. Look up crisps.
Okay, so Konrad Lorenz, he's the founding father of the field of ethology, the study of animal behaviour.
Could you stop reading that out?
All right, sorry, I'll read the other one. Lorenz. Born out of Bologna, Italy, in London, Lorenz Clothing is a new menswear brand offering bold and heavy...
Bologna, Italy in London? What are you on about?
This is what it says here on the internet.
Can you just look up Lorenz, the food manufacturers, please?
Lorenz, from Fire Emblem for the Three Houses. He's a playable character in the Fire Emblem games. Birthday's June 13th.
I'm going to do one.
All right, I found it. Lorenz Snacks. Attention, this is new. We continue to write our story, find out more about what we're doing. Our brand, do you want to know about their values?
No, I don't want to. I want to know the history of the company. Go to the Wikipedia
Our
page.
company.
No, don't. What they say.
It's a family business. Love, passion, or a whole
Bollocks,
lot
is it
of
a
fun.
fucking family business?
In Germany,
it's a huge international company.
We're in Germany, and our international locations, we proudly look back over 130 years of experience.
Okay, there you go.
Throughout this
Can you
time,
look them up on Wikipedia, please, and not their own website, which is going to be full of
there.
lies.
I'm completely shelling. What's the word?
Shilling
for them.
Shelling.
Today, we are one of the leading producers of the European snack market. Instead of resting on our laurels, we are keen to find answers to the questions of our age. Wait, you just make crisps?
I think they make other foods.
No,
as
do you
well.
want to just take your phone call?
I am actually muting it because I was. Oh God. Someone's beeping.
Lorenz Wiki. All right, I'll
Yeah,
look up
fuck
that
me.
for you. That's strange.
Nothing.
He's a founding father of the field of ethology, the study of animal behaviour.
So no one is laughing at that.
I'm
one
laughing.
is laughing at that.
Wait, Lorenz Snacks Wikis. Here we go.
See how big they are. I
Now
wanna
we're
know.
talking.
How big they are compared to Lay's or whatever.
So they're now called Lorenz Snack World, German food
Snack
company,
World. It's a whole world of
based
snacks.
in New Eisenberg, founded in 1999. That can't be right if it says 130 fucking years old.
Why is someone fucking hammering
Banging
a post
bottles.
in?
Why is someone just kicking bottles around outside?
No, they're hammering a post in.
There's actually literally nothing on their
Okay,
Wikipedia
whatever,
page.
let's
Oh, hang
taste
on,
these
hang
crisps.
on. It says they were founded in 1999, which I don't quite understand.
No, it would have been.
Company history. The company is based in the Hermann Balsen hierarchy, founded in 1889. What the fuck's going on outside? Who's hitting bottles?
No, they're not hitting bottles. Why
it
are you
sounds
such
like
an
someone's
idiot?
hitting a glass bottle.
Just because it sounds like it doesn't think logically, man.
Anyway, in 1935, Hermann Balsen's son Klaus introduced Salzletten as the first German pretzel stick brand.
Ah, pretzels, yeah.
In order to strengthen the diversity for savoury snacks parallel to confectionery, the group acquired Flessner KG, which I presume is another company, and they made potato chips in a factory.
Ah, so they bought a potato chip factory, basically.
That had been founded in 1951 initially. It had
See, crisps have come later than pretzels, don't they?
Since 1959.
When were crisps invented? I think they were invented here, weren't
We've
they?
been through that a few
Oh.
episodes ago.
Shall we taste these fucking crisps now?
Yeah, look, the history is they've changed their logo. They still make crisps, and effectively they're the same company, effectively, since 1889.
They're a big crisp manufacturer, and I'm going to go
And it's a
mad.
family business. Apparently, the person who runs it has been running it as part of the same family for 4 generations.
Right, so they never went public or whatever.
Oh, they make pom sticks.
Ah,
Do they make pom bears as well? Do you
yeah,
think?
I bet they make pom bears. They're big. They're big on the continent, man, in terms of snacking. We've got 2 flavours of Lorenz here.
Yeah.
Lorenz Snack World crisps.
Sales volumes 528 million euros per year.
It's compared to Lay's. I'm sure Lay's is bigger than that. Lay's is world.
Management Holger Rothfuchs.
Mate, can you stop doing the research now, please? It's really doing my head in.
Yeah.
And you know what else is doing my head in?
That
The
outside
fucking guy
lighting.
banging bottles outside.
Anyway, so Lorenz is recognised as one of the founding fathers of ethology, the study of animal behaviour. I find
I'll
it
show you
very
some
amusing.
animal behaviour
Yeah.
when I web sling right onto your gobble.
Thwip.
2 flavours. They're in a range called Naturals.
You think Spider-Man would do the thwop first before the thwip?
Well, you've got a thwop before you
Thwop
thwip.
before you thwip.
Drip Drop Daddy.
Drip Drop Daddy. He's
gonna
coming to
come back.
town.
He's coming into town.
I kind of like the idea of Drip Drop Daddy being the coolest character
We've ever had.
Yes. But we can't talk about him. He's too cool.
He's too cool. You don't talk about
You
Drip
don't talk
Drop
about
Daddy.
Drip
It's the
Drop
first
Daddy.
rule of Drip Drop Daddy.
You don't talk about Drip Drop Daddy.
What's the second rule of Drip Drop Daddy?
You clean up after
Yeah.
Drip Drop Daddy.
Right. These are in a range called Naturals.
Oh, naturals.
Naturals, which is like they're trying to sell it on a natural flavour, I guess.
Yes.
But they have a whole different crisp flavour
Profile?
hierarchy on the continent, don't they? They don't have. It's a very British thing. They're sort of the prawn cocktail, salt and vinegar.
Are even ready salted more of a British thing than elsewhere?
They are because if you remember the etymology of that term, ready salted, is that
the crisps that you're buying have already been salted in the process.
Because they used to get the packets of blue salt,
or not at all.
Yeah, which I quite like those low salt ones.
Yeah,
they're quite.
They
nice.
have a nice flavour.
They have a nice potatoey flavour. It comes through more than the salt. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Now, these are in the naturals range, and these are two flavours. I've seen balsamic because I think kettle chips do a balsamic.
They do, and I really like them.
You love those. I was going to say, you know what he likes to do, everyone? This is a little peek into Paul's world.
Peek behind the meat curtain.
Paul likes to put the kettle chip balsamic vinegar and sea salt flavour in his mouth, and he sort of sucks it.
Just suck it a bit.
And get all the flavour off until it goes a bit mushy. It's not the usual way. People don't usually eat crisps as if they were boiled
but you know
sweets.
why I eat them like that?
Why?
Because Drip Drop Daddy told me to eat them like that. And if
trying
Drip
to build
Drop Daddy does it, I
Drip
do
Drop
it.
Daddy legend here.
Drip Drop Daddy.
Right. These are naturals. We've got rosemary.
Here he comes. Drip Drop Daddy.
Oh, fucking hell. Why is someone hammering?
And you know what? This ends now.
What is it? Who is it?
It's a fucking highway maintenance.
Oh.
Get a manhole up.
Oh, fuck's sake.
He's chipping at the road.
Why is he doing it there? What the fuck is going on?
He's put a little traffic cone down with a bar.
Oh,
and
what
he can't get the manhole up with a normal crowbar, so he's chipping at it with a hammer and a chisel.
Could you just get the fucking manhole up, mate?
He can't get it up. So I shout at him to get it up.
No, don't shout at him. Come on. Don't shout at him, Paul.
Get it up.
Paul, don't shout at him. I live here. He's going to tell the council.
What? That a man leaned
And they'll take honey away. They'll take honey away.
Good. There should be social services coming in to look after honey.
Listen, stop procrastinating. We have to taste these crisps.
He's doing it again. He's put his big crowbar in, and it's not coming up. I don't know if he knows how to work a manhole. He's just look at him. He can't get any purchase. Go around the other side. Oh, his mates come in now.
Oh, God.
And his mates just looking at him, and they're not happy. They can't get a wedge in. Right? Oh, he's giving up.
Paul.
Oh, he's sucking him off.
He's not sucking
He's
him
got
off.
a big fucking mallet out now. Look. Mate, listen.
Oh, my God. That's really loud.
He's literally just malleting the ground.
Let's taste these crisps. Come on, the noise of our mouths will drown it out. Let's taste these crisps.
I've got a good mind to go down there and say, you're ruining my podcast. I'm sorry,
the first
ladies
of these
and gentlemen.
Lorenz Snack World Naturals range crisps we'll be tasting.
This fucking show, week by week, is coming further off the rails.
It's the balsamico flavour, which is, I think, balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of some balsamic vinegar, all thick and nice.
Nice.
Like a big pot of gravy.
Yeah.
But it's vinegar there. Now, what are your views? I know you like the balsamic flavoured kettle chips.
Yeah.
What are your views on balsamic vinegar as an actual food product?
I like it.
You do?
I like to have
You like
it.
that winey, sweet vinegar.
Do you know what I like it on? Do you ever get like an avocado and you chop it in half?
Put it in there.
And then you dribble a bit on and then some
Perfect.
salt.
Yeah,
and
lovely.
You just scoop it out. Nice.
I love avocados as well.
Yes.
Yeah, at the right moment. But balsamic
They
vinegar...
are the pair of vegetables, aren't they?
It is expensive, but it's not prohibitively expensive. And it wasn't it one of those foods, like hummus was, that was sort of all posh, all the yuppies eat it back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But isn't it funny how all those foods that were like, oh, you snob, you ponce, you're eating like hummus, you ponce, now has become completely standard.
It's the
over
way
the course
of the
of
world.
our lifetime.
It's in the same way as, I don't know, like pasta, weirdly.
That's
Growing
how
up.
backward we were with food here. Pasta was exotic.
Yeah.
It's so
I remember how
strange.
excited my mum was to one day make spaghetti bolognese
That's
for the
funny,
family.
isn't it? That's so funny. Anyway, balsamic is one of those things that used to be sort of, ooh, balsamic, but now it's just so everyday.
I like it.
And it is a wine-based vinegar, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, sweet, very sweet.
It's very nice,
thick.
winey. It's winey. It's thick and it's dark.
And you can make a nice little salad dressing with it if you pour a little bit of olive oil in and a little bit of balsamic and you mix it up, put some salt and pepper in. Simple, drizzle it over,
Basic.
tasty.
You know, it'd be nice. You just crush a garlic.
Yeah. Ooh, I
Put
could
that
crush
in-
a garlic.
I'm going to try and getting a huff corner off
Right,
this.
he's doing his Hoff corner now.
I don't think I can. I'm just going to give it an open, but I'm
All
going to
right.
try not to let any
Too
of the
much out.
precious huff air out on the first.
Bring on the Huff. He's piping the huff into his nose.
Accordioning it into my nostrils.
He's bagpiping the huff.
Quite a nice smell. It's quite woody, strangely.
May
I'm not
I
getting
snuff?
a lot of vinegar, yeah.
No.
Have a huff on those.
Just for clarification, the first smell is the huff. When it comes to me, a second hand, it's the snuff. So I'm
Shut
now
up, stop with the-
snuffing.
Stop trying to nomenclature this.
New year. We're
not a
nearly
new year.
300 episodes old. I'm trying to mix things up with new terminology, edgy new buzzwords for the
Pop,
hip
pop.
generation coming to us.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop, drip, drop, daddy, schnuff. It's all coming out tonight. You know, it's weird. You're right, it is more woody. It feels more...
Why is that woody smell? A sort of...
I wonder if it's the potato.
Yeah. I smell a lot of potato. It's a bit of balsamic, but I think that's what... Are you going to taste something?
It's not as tart as the kettle chip one.
Absolutely not. I think this is what I'm interested in. How your comparison with these with the kettle ones. See what you think of these. And they're normal looking. They're not like...
They're just normal
They're not
crisps.
stained with the balsamic or anything.
Here we go. Yeah, they're not as heavy with the flavour as the kettle chip ones, but I think I might prefer that.
That's quite nice, aren't they?
Because you get the kind of sweet tang of the balsamic up front. It melts away and leaves a really nice, satisfying potato-y aftertaste.
Yeah, and almost like
Buttery.
there's an umami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there? A sort of
Yeah.
mouthfeel. They're nice, aren't they? They're not like salt and vinegar crisps at all, are they?
No.
They're much sort of
Sweeter and
more savoury.
balmier or something,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
you wanna
more
call it.
umami. They're nice. Those are
I will
nice.
give that a B on the nose.
Yeah, those are good. Those are better than I thought they would be.
Much
Definitely.
better.
Now,
I was expecting them to
rosemary.
be quite, not rancid, but, like still very,
Yeah,
very...
I thought they could easily
heavy.
just not work. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're good.
Good.
I mean, Loren's good company. The second and final crisp we'll be tasting today,
Yeah.
Paul, is the rosemary flavoured in the Naturals range. A green
I
packet
found my thrill
on Rosemary Hill.
on Rosemary Lorenz's crisps.
Now.
Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum.
Oh, what are your thoughts on rosemary? You have it with a roast lamb.
I see. I don't like eating lamb, and the only reason is because I can't get over the image in my head of a poor, lovely
Of a
little
poor
lamb.
little-
bit.
a
It's
lamb.
generally
Alright,
that
fine.
simple. It makes me
Good.
deeply sad to
We
eat
all
lamb.
need to cut down on red meat and stuff, Paul. We
do.
want to save the planet.
Yeah.
So fine.
But if you eat a
does
lamb that's
so
over
are you
a
saying
year
that
old,
the taste of
it's
the
called
smell of
mutton.
rosemary affects you?
It's called mutton.
Old lamb is mutton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
You never get mutton flavoured crisps, do you?
No.
Because it sounds disgusting.
Mutton's quite gamey.
Mutton
It's
smacks.
quite a sort of strong flavour, mutton, isn't it?
I
It
don't
works
know.
in certain things.
I don't know. It's just one of those weird words, isn't it? Mutton. The word itself implies the smell and
It's
flavour.
sort of fatty, smelly, lammy, muttony.
It's like, oh, I went out with a guy last night,
And he
his
smelt of
cock-
mutton.
His
Yeah.
cock smelt of mutton. You just be like,
Well, you got to first base then with him. I mean, you got that down to business. How did you know his cock smelled of mutton?
Well,
Was there a smell of mutton? And he was like, sorry, that's my cock.
No, it was like he opened his pants from across the room and this kind of green wavy haze came out and I was like, mutton. And I floated across.
Okay. Rosemary. So any other thoughts on the flavour of rosemary?
I like her music. Irish singer, isn't it? Rosemary.
Fuck your...
Go on. Which part of my family would you like me to insert myself into? Mama, Papa, or Pop Pop?
Pop, pop.
Or Big Drip Drop Daddy?
Oh, your drip drop daddy. Now,
He wouldn't be seen there. He's too cool.
you know, there's this burger place. I can't remember what they're called, but their whole gimmick with their chips is their rosemary chips. And I had them, and I was like,
Nah. It's like the whole Five
you
Guys
had
thing.
rosemary chips?
We eat the best chips and it's like, no, I don't know.
they're not the best chips. Five Guys chips
fine.
are crap.
I will
Anyway.
always take a chippy over Five Guys.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean,
What?
say it quietly, but I'd have a fucking quarter pounder of cheese from McDonald's over a Five
yeah,
Guys.
yeah, fuck
It's half the price, and it's just as good, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck Five Guys.
I wish I could, but I don't have the strength.
Oh.
Pop, pop.
You know what you do have the strength for? The passive strength, just to take Five Guys all standing around you and coming in your mouth. You could do that.
I mean, I guess.
How's your jaw?
I'd like to be on a
How's your
rotating.
jaw?
I'd like to be on like a lazy
A lazy
Susan or
Susan,
something.
yeah.
Oh, I'm going rotating round.
God, why? Why?
Bum, 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 pop, pop, bum, bum, bum.
Shut up with the pop pops. That's not sticking. Are you ready for these rosemary crisps?
Weepy peepy
Would
pop
you-
pop.
Would you like to do the smell?
Yes, I would.
You can have the huff, and I'll have the snuff on this. Okay?
Huff and the snuff.
That has stuck somehow.
I'm jostling the
Jostle the air.
jostle the air.
Jostle the huff air around with the crisps.
I'm sure this will be fine, but let's find out what
I just
flavour
don't
we're
like
going to get.
I don't like rosemary. I think it might be quite almost floral. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It smells
almost
all right. It
It's
smells
almost
quite
a
sweet.
floral. Yeah.
Eli's taking the snuff.
Oh, there's quite a strong rosemary smell there.
Yeah. No, it's definitely rosemary. It's unmistakably, but it's also kind of sweet and flowery.
The reason I make that point is if you smelt those balsamic ones and
Yeah.
you didn't know they were balsamic, you might not be able to tell that's what the flavour was.
Oh,
Do you see what I mean? But this,
yeah.
I could just go, and that's the smell of rosemary with this.
All right, well, here we go. I'm eating them now. They're all right, but I don't know if I could polish a bag off. I think I could polish off the balsamic a lot quicker.
I think I prefer the balsamic, but that's still quite nice.
It's nice.
It's quite nice, rounded, dare I say, they have amplitude.
They have
Both
the
those
amplitude. You know what? They're both lovely crisps. Very kind of homely flavours.
Very good, really, aren't they? Very
Comfy, cosy flavours.
easily.
I might give that a C plus as opposed to the
Okay,
B.
yeah,
But that's just me.
I would go. If I'm going to go back to the original.
Yeah.
Out of 5 markings, I would give the balsamic 4 and those 3.5.
Fair enough. A nice,
Rosemary.
and that is our crisp section done with.
Emergency crisp
I
insertion.
think a lovely selection. Not too avant-garde, not too extreme.
I mean, unusual.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that on the British market.
As much as I like the kettle chip balsamic vinegar snacks, if that and that were side to side on a shelf at the same price,
You'd go for
I'd
the
probably
Lorenz.
go with the Lorenz.
Really?
I think it's more satisfying.
You get a lot of Lorenz round here. They also do ridged, a whole range of ridged paprika delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridge, keep the flavour in, don't they?
The point I'm trying to make is they are a worthy competitor to Lay's, aren't they? They're as good as Lay's crisps, I'd say.
Well, the thing is, most crisps out there are better, I would say, than Lay's or Walker's stuff. Walker has the benefit of the size of the brand, but I would say if you looked around, you could find all kinds of exciting crisp flavours
And you know
out
what
there.
was shit recently from Lay's was their whole Kentucky Fried Chicken, their KFC tie-in
Which I don't
stuff.
think gave me
was
any
bullshit. It was just-
KFC
yeah.
flavours.
It was that terrible roast chicken flavour, which is basically just salt flavour, isn't it? It's bullshit.
Salt and spice.
Can you stop hammering the fucking road, these
Getting
cunts
out of
out
hand,
there?
this, mate.
Right.
2 lovely snacks. Thank you for sending them in.
Okay.
It's nice to
Thank
have
you.
a more measured snack episode rather than these hottest, extremest, fieriest, most blue-flavoured crisp or whatever, you know?
Mate, I told you about when I ate that whole packet of
Tackies.
Takis
What
blue,
flavour
blue
were they?
heat.
Poo came out
I
blue
was stuck in Crouch End. I had to buy coffee I didn't want
in Crouch End.
in Costa and Crouch End.
Oh, dear.
And then I had a moment when I thought, is it hospital time? Is it call the doctor time? Because my shit is fucking fluorescent and it might be something wrong with me. And I had to piece it.
Did your poo come up like looking like Marge Simpson's hair?
Basically, yes. Greener.
Oh.
But virulently blue and green. And I thought, oh, hang on.
Oh, I fucking laid a bit of a toxic Avenger there.
No, I thought, am I dying or something?
Right.
Because it was a very urgent need to shit as well.
Yeah.
Not only was it blue, but there was a proper pressure, like, this is going to come out wherever I am. So I better get in a cubicle, you know?
Yeah.
And then I had to do detective work. I was like, oh, get the internal
Where was I on the night of the 15th?
the internal looking glass out and forensically look over what I'd eaten. And then I came across the blue.
Oh, yeah, I ate all those Smurfs last night.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, next time you do a poo and it comes out in a slightly different colour, before you call your doctor, check your tackies in the bin.
Check if you've eaten a whole bag of fucking exotically coloured tackies.
Yeah, because they will give you shit anxiety
Mate, and
for
it
a
was
good couple of minutes.
It was very spongy, like a souffle. It wasn't just like watery. It was like a big green fluorescent souffle. It was an aquamarine.
So it was more Swamp Thing than Kermit the Frog, is
Yes.
basically what you're saying. Right.
Hang on 1 second.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Eli's gone from the room. Come here, honey. Come hide with me in my bag, and I shall rescue you. Yeah, in here. Get in. Get in the bag. Get in the bag, honey. You're coming with me.
What?
Nothing. Nothing, Eli. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
fine. Ready then?
Yeah, no, good to go, mate. So it is time for platters.
Welcome to the section of the show we like to call Silverman's Platters with me, Eli Silverman, and Paul Gannon. He helps
Yes,
out as well.
I help
around
out with this segment.
This is where we look at novelty records.
Thanks for having me on your show.
That's fine. Welcome to the segment.
Yes.
Make yourself at home.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Now, on this segment of the show, we look at... No, don't. I can smell your mutton. Close the fly.
No, you said make myself at home. I'm taking my pants off.
He really is as well, everyone.
Yeah,
I
got
just
me.
had a little
Oh,
shot of
actually,
his
you know what?
fucking
That does feel better that I've taken my belt off.
You know what? Your belly looks like one of those fake hairy bellies that people
Yeah, it does,
use.
doesn't it?
It looks like a fake hairy belly.
Yeah.
You've got a weird simulacrum belly.
Simulacrum?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, look it up, mate. No, don't actually look it up.
What does it mean then?
I think it's some kind of zoologist who started the
So
field.
you
of-
don't know what it means. You
I
just
know what a
actually
simulacrum is. A simulation.
All right, I'm finding it out. Oh, it's giving me a bunch of clothes.
Now, this is Silverman's Platters, and the patron saint of
Imperial Simulacrum is the official term for the events that took place when Rhaegar Tharn took the imperial crown under Uriel Septim. An Elder
it's
Scroll.
an old term.
No, it's
Philip K.
Elder Scrolls. You prick.
Stop trying to catch me out.
You're using words that you don't know the meaning
I know
of.
what a simulacrum is.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, I have a simulacrum of interest.
Simulacrum is like a simulated reality.
So
It's
my
like-
tummy is almost fake.
that's what I'm saying. It's like a sort of a fake version. It's a version of reality that becomes almost realer than the actual real thing because it's a simulacrum.
Oh.
It's that type of thing.
Oh, dear.
It's also used by the postmodern philosopher Baudrillard with reference to, which is referenced by the Matrix film, Simulacrum.
What's his name?
Baudrillard. Baudrillard.
Bulger's Lord.
Listen.
I was trying to do something funny with that, and I have
can't.
failed. But the important thing about comedy is to try, isn't it?
Yeah,
And the more you
you-
try, you might strike gold.
You're always very trying.
Thank you.
Yay. Now, the patron saint of this segment, Paul,
Yeah.
is Clyde McFatter.
Yeah.
Clyde McFatter can't be with us or communicate with us directly in any way.
No.
But this is where I pull the fucking rug on you and everyone else. Those people hammering there who are trying to get the manhole
up.
cover up, they have been employed by me and McFatter, Mr. McFatter, and they have been typing out his message in Morse code with the hammer on the thing.
Oh, so
And
it's a
I
bit
can
more
understand
code.
it. It's in code,
How
yes.
clever.
And do you want to know what he says?
Yeah.
All right, let me just. Okay. I'm Clyde McFatter. Welcome to this segment. That's all he said.
Oh, is that going to carry on going then, that message outside?
The message has ended now. They're just getting to work doing the manhole
so
cover.
it's just convenient that while they're here,
That's what they do.
they're
They
imparting
do secret.
meaning.
There's a company, highway maintenance and secret coded
But
messages.
the frustrating thing is, when I edit this, no one's going to be able to fucking hear that's outside. No, just for the
Really?
Yeah, pop pop.
Who taught you to torture?
Who tortured the torture?
That's Adamant.
Who's watching the Watchers?
Oh, there was a film with Adamant in.
Did
you see that?
You were on about last
yeah.
week. Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? When he goes.
Oh,
like
do you know what the weird thing is? After we recorded that episode talking about Adamant, I went home. There was a video on YouTube about a
This is what I
horror
was
film
trying to bring up,
starring
yeah.
Adamant. Yeah,
and he came in for one day or whatever, and he was Dr. Diablo or something.
I
It was-
am the devil.
That looks fucking poor.
I have a soft spot for Charles Band stuff though.
Oh, is it a Charles Band?
It's
film?
part of that whole. I don't know if it was Empire Pictures or if it was a bit later
One of
when it was
those,
like
yeah.
Full Moon or whatever it was
Okay,
called.
yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like what they do.
Yeah, the effects looked decent, didn't they? And sort
For
of,
the money, some of
Yeah.
the stuff they did was great.
it
I
just
liked,
looked like a shitty script, and he didn't look very good in it. Adamant, like he's not an actor, is
no,
he?
but wait, what's that song that goes?
That's Lena
ding,
Lovitch.
ding, ding, ding. Have
Yeah,
you covered that on the show?
Magic number.
Checkers plays pop. Aruga.
Ruga. Did he used to say that?
No, because it was the Buzzers, wasn't it? It was something like that, wasn't it?
Now, we're not doing any Adamant or Cheggers Plays
I
Pop
am
records today.
adamant. We are not going to do any
From
adamant.
torture to torture. Right. Now.
Ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Pop, pop.
Stop saying that. That's
I
not
like-
even original.
I don't care about original.
Do you know what that's
Mate,
from?
we've done 270 episodes of unoriginal
I've just
shit.
realised where you nicked that from.
What?
Community.
Why?
Remember that guy? And he says pop pop. That's
Does
his
he
whole...
say pop, pop?
Yes.
No.
You're gonna have to take it out.
No, I'm not going to take it out.
Fucking, you're
The
so
the skids
uncreative.
stay in the picture.
You are so uncreative. You can't even think of a fucking word made up, like Boroff, like all these words I've coined.
He does. He says pop, pop.
Yeah, he does, doesn't
Oh,
he?
fuck off.
Yeah, Petwing stands. Petwing is original. Petwing is mine, and the wingeth will be receiving.
There is no one
the
else
seven
saying
Petwingeth.
Petwing.
The seven rogue Petwingeth will come home to roost in my Petwingeth wingeth, and you better believeth. That's
God.
Come on. We got 2 records today on Silverman's Platters,
Just
Paul.
one more time. Pop, pop. Bye-bye, Pop Pop. It was nice, but bye-bye,
You
Pop Pop.
fucking idiot, man.
Bye-bye, Pop Pop.
You're so unoriginal.
But
Anyway,
hey, thank God for Drip Drop Daddy.
no, Drip Drop Daddy. No, that's good.
Yeah,
That's got legs.
He's too cool for this podcast.
That's got legs. That's what makes it drip. Because if you didn't have legs, it'd just be
a
snail
splodge.
trail
Yeah.
daddy.
Snail Trail Daddy. That's his like the bad guy. Drip Drop
Right.
Daddy is the superhero, and his arch nemesis is Snail Trail Daddy.
I thought we weren't doing a silly one this week.
I don't give, mate.
No, you don't give a
We
fuck.
press record, and we hope to God we get through it.
Right, let's get through it then, shall we?
Let's do a song.
What do you mean?
Do the first platter.
Yeah, we're doing the first platter.
7 minutes haven't even started yet. Fuck me.
Now, the first platter is Great Men Repeat Themselves by a gentleman named Ben Calder.
Now, the reason why you wanted to bring this up is because it's got a very interesting connection to movie history. So before we get to it, let's just play the song without telling anyone what it's about and just give them the first minute of it,
Sure.
all right?
You've all heard it said that history repeats itself. Did you know that great men repeat themselves also? I repeat myself a lot, repeat myself a lot, repeat myself a lot. Do you think it's a coincidence that the name Lyndon contains 6 letters? That the name Batman contains 6 letters also? At Batman's side stands the boy wonder, Robin. At Lyndon's side stands the wonder boy, Hubie. And the names Robin and Hubie each contain 5 letters. The names Gotham City and Washington each contain 10 letters. The names Mr. Robert S. McNamara and Commissioner Gordon both contain 18 letters. And that's a bunch of them. The name's Riddler.
Now, if you're paying attention, well, first of all, it's a spoof, right?
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
No, it's a spoof of a very particular song called History Repeats Itself.
Yeah.
Which was a hit, which was one of these, I don't know, one of these spoken word country sort of tunes, which was big at the time, like you said. But I don't think that genre exists in any form anymore.
No. So if we start with the beginning, the original song, right? History Repeats Itself was a song released by a guy called Buddy Starcher. And I'm just going to look on Wikipedia now to find a bit more about him.
I reckon he's just some country guy.
He is just kind of, it just says some country boy.
Yeah.
First released songs in 1946. His big hit, funnily enough, was History Repeats
Of
Itself.
course it is, yeah.
Which is kind of, I think, an anomaly compared to the stuff he would usually put out.
It's all spoken word. He's just talking over a backing track, which is a tune to the...
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Yeah, which is one of those very
Or
recognisable...
America the Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Wikipedia says it best. So, he's best known for the spoken word recording entitled History Repeats Itself. The track recounts the uncanny similarities between the assassination of Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, accompanied with that backing track. It got to number 39 in the US Billboard charts.
Which is a reasonably big hit, I guess,
Yeah.
on the Billboard for then, because they sold a lot of records.
Starcher also recorded a part 2 for that song because there were so many similarities between the assassinations that he couldn't get it into one song.
I mean, it is quite striking how many coincidences there are. There's a lot of funny coincidences between...
Yeah, so I mean, it says
Lincoln and Kennedy.
it lists them here. A few of the noted similarities shared by both presidents include being elected in years ending in 60,
Yeah.
both concerned with civil rights issues, both first ladies lost a child while in the White House, both presidents were shot in the back of the head on a Friday in the presence of their wives. Their assassins were born in the years ending 39 and both espousing radical ideologies.
Yeah, I mean...
The successors were both Southern senators named Johnson, both born in the year 08. Several of these similarities are false. For example, Booth was born in 38 while Lee Oswald was born in 1939.
Yeah, they were just making shit up. And also, a lot of those so-called coincidences are, like, if you have someone who's assassinating a president, they're always going to be radical, aren't they? You know,
That's why you kill a president.
yeah, because you've been radicalised in
Yeah.
some way or other.
No,
You're not like,
no one laid back
Yeah.
after kills a
yeah, you know
president.
what I mean? Oh, what happened today, love? Oh, I just went down, I killed a president.
I got up,
which is kind
got
of
the
out
milk.
of character for me.
It was a bit out of character for you, darling, because you were talking yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know. His gun was there, just fucking shot a president.
I just thought it was something to do, innit?
Well, it's fucking hard because he's in America as well. So I got on a plane and I went over and I went, woo!
That's how it happened. Hey, do you know who covered History Repeats Itself?
Who?
Interesting.
Oh, I know.
Do you?
I do know.
And it was released at the same time and charted at the same time as well.
Oh, it's the original. No, I was going to say that...
Because it debuted in the charts a week later. Which is interesting because
Johnny Cash?
No. Cab Calloway.
Cab Calloway, wow.
Interesting choice. I don't know
he must
why
have done
he
a sort of more
decided to do that.
jazzy version of it.
Maybe, but it seems a kind of odd thing to cover. A spoken word.
It is strange.
Thing?
And you know what's also quite interesting about it is that a lot of people are into sort of high strangeness and weird coincidences in general and sort of conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah.
Often cite this as like a clue to sort of, the Illuminati
patterns and
conducting
all that
everything
shit
from behind.
And
which is weird that it was sort of in the consciousness already, kind of coincidence. And then you had the 60s happen, obviously. And then and all the acid stuff, and then it all gets all weird.
Well, that's because the 50s and 60s were the birth of the modern conspiracy. Because conspiracy just meant a few people who knew each other knew about a plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, you could say, like, bank robbers were conspirators.
But conspiracy theory was born, basically.
Largely off the back of JFK.
Yes.
Because the common theory is, because of that and the MK Ultra thing that was just around the corner from being, known around the world and, all that stuff, it put distrust in the government, and so therefore people started looking for signs and signals into things they couldn't get the answers to. And you roll over to 9/11, and it's the same thing. Because there is no definitive answer about why that happened and what happened, people will go, well, therefore it must be a conspiracy.
Yes, but all of these sort of coincidences, this has always been the weakest argument from these conspiracy people. It's always the most sort of wacko edge who go like, Beyonce has an eye on her hand or something, stuff that is
hand
literally
gesture means that they're part of
it's
the
reading
skull and
too
bones.
much into it. And it's like, if people were trying to conduct the world's history from behind, why would they engineer it so JFK got killed exactly by some guy who'd born on the same
It'd be
year,
like, hey, have you heard? There's this guy who wants to kill Lincoln. Really? When was his birthday?
Yeah. Well, they will make sure that they know how to kill JFK and what year that guy could be born in. It's just
so you want to kill JFK, do you? Yes, I'd love to serve your conspiracy group. I'd love that. Right. Well, what's your name? Right. There's 13 letters in that. Which is
too many
exactly,
letters. You can change your name.
Can you change your name to just Lee Oswald?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
But history will repeat itself. The song isn't trying to make that point, is it? It's trying to just say.
But what is the point of the song?
It's just trying to say history repeats itself.
But that's basically not true.
Yeah,
because history.
That's not history repeating itself. That's a coincidence between sort of the length of people's names in history. That's not really repeating itself, is it?
History repeats itself.
I mean, the president got assassinated, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
but then why, for example, was there never a song that tries to tie in whoever shot Reagan with another conspiracy?
I think there are coincidences linking him as well with those other two.
Yeah, but if you look for them, you will find them. Because
that's what I mean.
If there is a dearth of information, anyone can add anything they fucking like.
It's pattern recognition, isn't it? Yeah. It's pure pattern recognition.
It's why Bible code exists, those kind
all
of
those, there's just such bullshit.
This is a strange but true story which proves that history does repeat itself. And the events depicted here happened just 100 years apart. Both President Lincoln and President Kennedy were concerned with the issue of civil rights. Lincoln was elected in 1860. Kennedy was elected in 1960, 100 years apart. Both were shot from behind in the head. Their successors, both named Johnson, were Southern Democrats with seats in the Senate. Andrew Johnson was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson was born in 1908, 100 years apart. John Wilkes Booth, the man that shot Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Harvey Oswald, the man that shot Kennedy, was born in 1939, 100 years apart. Booth and Oswald were Southerners, favoring unpopular ideas. Booth and Oswald were both assassinated before going to trial.
And it's kind of an absurd thing, which is obviously why Ben Calder decided to do a sort of parody of it, because it's absurd and stupid. And he has a sort of... Ben Calder was a comedy performer.
Well, it was interesting,
Actor.
Ben Calder. He's an actor. He was famous initially he was struggling getting roles, so he decided to get a career in singing. And his first hit was 58 with the Purple People Eater.
Now, that was a big hit, novelty hit, wasn't it?
That falls in line with the whole itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini kind of pop hits of the 50s.
Sort of verging on... Bubblegum verging on sort of novelty.
Well, it's kind of like novelty, but legit because the era
Well, an actual-
allows for it.
Yeah, an actual song rather than just a parody or you know.
What I find interesting, though, about Ben Calder is that it lists his career as an actor, the westerns he did, that song.
He was in westerns and stuff. He had didn't he have a sort of comic persona, which is on that record, which is a drunkard?
Yeah, he did release novelty and comedy singles. Apparently, there were 2 in the UK he had hits with called Luke the Spook, which was a hit.
Was
and
that
then
about a
My
spy?
Only Treasure. Doesn't really say. There's no links. That's the thing about this. There's very little to go on outside of a few bits and bobs. But it doesn't say much about having... He was on Hee Haw and wrote the theme song for that show as well.
Hee Haw?
Yeah, which was kind of like a kind of redneck Ronan and Marty's Laughing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You know, it was that kind of vibe. I guess he kind of made a name for himself in terms of being a novelty cowboy singer.
Yeah, it's quite a clever sort of parody, this Great Men Repeat Himself.
So basically, in his version of the song, he compares like Batman.
It's all Batman and Robin. I like all those sort of, they're very kind of topical references, pop cultural references in it. Batman and...
Yeah, it actually says here, in the song, Great Men Repeat Themselves, he describes the coincidental similarities between President Lyndon Johnson and the superhero Batman.
Yeah, that's it. That's the conceit, isn't it? Yeah.
Ben Calder wasn't the only person to release that song. Homer and Jethro, an act, I believe, might have been from Hee Haw, released it as well.
Great Men Repeat Themselves.
Yeah.
Also did the parody tune.
Yeah.
Weird.
So there was a cover of the parody tune.
And this is very obscure, the Ben Calder version, isn't it? Because it's not mentioned in his discography on Wikipedia.
No, there's
no version on YouTube.
It gets a passing comment on the song, the original song it's covering.
And the flip side is even more obscure and weird, but I think it's sort of recorded live and it's part of his sort of persona because it goes, "There Goes My Everything" #2.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Which sounds like when you went to the toilet after the tackies.
Shut up. And it's just him. He's got this sort of drunk persona. It's all about gin, and he spills it, and it's quite amusing. I don't know.
Oh, so we'll get to the bit that is actually the most interesting thing about Ben Calder. His real name, by the way, Sheb Woolley.
That's more cowboyish, isn't it? Sheb Woolley.
Ben Calder was a name he took on to release these songs as the cowboy character.
Yeah, but isn't Sheb Woolley more of a cowboy name?
I mean, Sheb Woolley sounds
if you
like...
had sort of met two men are behind doors, Paul, and you just have their names. Ben Calder.
I'll suck them both.
Well, yeah, that comes later.
Right.
First, we need to ask you which you think is more likely to be a cowboy. Ben Calder or Sheb Woolley?
Sheb Woolley.
Sheb Woolley.
Either
That's
that
great.
or a Pokemon.
I wonder why he decided to use a pseudonym.
Doesn't really say here, to be honest. Just
When
says-
he appears as an actor in the movies, I wonder if he used his real name or
No,
Ben.
he's Ben. He's Ben
So
Calder
that's
as
his-
an
yeah,
actor,
it's his
so
stage
it's
name,
the same. But shall I let you announce why he's a very famous person that everyone should know about?
He is extremely famous, and even if you haven't heard any of his novelty records or seen any of the westerns he's in, I'm almost certain you would have heard his voice on more than one occasion.
Even today, his voice still pops up in films.
Because he is responsible for one of the most famous sound effects in all of movie history, or most widely used,
Yeah.
the Wilhelm scream.
Which I'll put in now.
Now,
So I tell them where it comes from.
yeah, why is it called the Wilhelm scream?
So it's a stock sound effect. Again, we're using Wikipedia for that. Apologies. It's been used in a number of films. It was first used in the film Distant Drums. The scream is usually used when someone is shot and falls from a great height or is thrown from explosion. The sound is named after Private Wilhelm, a character in a film called The Charge at Feather River, a 1953 Western, in which the character gets shot in the thigh with an arrow. You would make that sound if you were shot in the arse with an arrow.
Yeah.
And then it got added to the Warner Brothers stock library, and they're not confirming, but they believe it's Sheb Woolley. But it was first used as a sound effect in that film Distant Drums. In the scene, a soldier is bitten and dragged away by an alligator.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of any other stock sound effects that are as famous as that? Anything?
Well, there is another scream sound effect. I can't remember what it's called, but there's another scream sound effect that is used a lot in Star Wars and Indiana
Okay.
Jones that is as used as, but just not as well known as the Wilhelm scream.
Funny.
So yeah, they believe it was Seb because in the film Distant Drums, he played a role that was uncredited.
Right.
So I'm presuming then that he's the one who gets the shot in the leg and dies, but they just...
So it wasn't a stock sound effect. It was actually on the soundtrack. It
Yeah.
It was actually recorded when they were shooting the
Yeah,
film.
the Charge at Feather Point or whatever it was called.
Ah,
So-
and that film was before.
Yeah.
Funny.
Mm.
Real detective work's gone into that.
So yeah, it's been used in Star Wars. Lucas and Spielberg have used it a lot in Indiana Jones films. It was even used in The Force Awakens, Toy Story, Cars, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, a lot of Disney films, Game of Thrones, Book of Boba Fett have used it.
It's crazy the immortality you get from this doing one of those, isn't it?
And funnily enough, it's Mola Ram when he gets eaten by crocodiles when he falls to his death.
Okay.
That's when they use it then.
It's funny, and it
Red
reminds...
Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto.
So it's gone into the computer game.
Yeah. It's just everywhere.
It reminds me of the Amen break.
What's that?
Which is that break that is the underpins all of Jungle, and it's a drum break, but it was from a record by the Winstons called Amen Brother, which is why it's called the Amen break.
Oh.
But then it's just like one of the most used samples ever. It was the whole basis for Jungle. It's like the basis for the whole sound of the whole genre.
I guess, I wonder if you could piece together
And he
a
never
song.
got any money. This guy died in poverty, who actually did
Always
the
the
drum.
fucking way, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But imagine, he got like a penny for every time it had been used. He would have been...
Imagine if Ben Calder had been paid for every time they fucking used their Wilhelm scream.
Well, that's what I mean. It's
He
this
probably
weird
wouldn't have
kind of
been.
immortality.
Mm.
Similar. A different era.
I see what you mean, though. I was saying, I wonder if you could piece together a song using the Wilhelm scream, that beat, a sample,
All these different things.
a black box riff or something,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Everybody dance
But there's
now.
also equivalent things from musical motifs are somehow similar, but people don't get paid for those either, do they? Like the deeply problematic and racist Chinese. What's that called? The Chinese one, which signals that it's Chinese.
Weirdly, though, I think I've said this before in the past, because of shitty British light entertainment, every time I hear that tune, my brain goes na 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 ba ba bam bam. Oi!
Yeah, bam is another one though, isn't it? I find it fascinating, and also that music. What's the Enter the Gladiators? How does that go?
And yet, because of clowning and circuses, you couldn't really use it in.
You don't think of gladiators, do you? You think of clowns.
Imagine if fucking Ridley Scott's Gladiator came out with it.
I
am Lucius, son of God.
Rain fire on these bastards.
Oh, here's my favourite bit of Ben-Hur with the doing the chariot race.
So, well, I'll definitely pick up anything else I see by him.
I mean, in many respects, I find it fascinating that a song that I can't find the point of in terms of why it was released, other than the fact that they probably had a conversation at a pub one night. The guy was like, "Yeah, did you hear that? What? Well, the guy who shot JFK is like, really? Pen out? Oh, yeah.
But I just think it fed into the sort of paranoid conspiracy theory craze that did come later.
Oh, yeah, it
You know what I
feeds
mean?
like the Coast to Coast radio programs.
Yeah,
It's
and all of that,
It's like Coast to Coast as a record from the 50s.
Yeah.
It's
So
such
what
a-
year was this? 64?
Yeah, sorry, that might have been mid-60s. Yeah.
Right.
I can presume he parried it because he thought, well, what a load of stupid piece of
Yes.
piss. Let's subvert it by making connections
About
any
Batman,
which way you
Batman
want.
and Lincoln away.
Yeah. And you could look hard enough. You could easily make connections
Of
between
course.
anything.
You just analyse anything in terms of numbers and you can just sort of, break
Like,
everything down.
Cilla Black, CI double 5 and 5 is 10, right?
Yeah.
And Bruce Forsyth is 5 and 7. But she did a show called Surprise Surprise.
And he did one called
Generation
Play Your Cards Right.
Play Your Cards Right, which you hire.
Surprise!
You bet. Doesn't it is quite hard making conspiracies, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Cilla Black has 5 letters in her first and 5 in her last. What other? Marty Kane, 5 and 5. They're both the same person because they're both Marty and they're both singers and they're both deeply annoying people. Right.
Oh! Now we get to the meaty
Apparently,
stuff.
Cilla Black was a horrible person, and I remember.
Tory is what you're saying.
Well, yeah. But there was, all that stuff. Remember, she was like lauded in many respects. Like, oh, Cilla, she was the Princess Di of showbiz at that time.
She was a national treasure, but
what did
not
Cilla do?
anymore. Sort of.
What did Cilla do?
Didn't she have a show, sort of an Esther Ranson style show, where she sort of helped people out?
Well, that was Surprise Surprise, wasn't it? Really?
Oh, that's Surprise Surprise.
Yeah, she did Blind Date.
Blind Date was fucking a huge
surprise. I hated her singing voice.
I hated.
I'm sorry to derail this and make it a kind of anti-Cilla thing, but I don't get Cilla Black.
No.
What, did she sing Alfie? What's it all about, Alfie?
Well, she was a protege of McCartney, wasn't she?
What does that mean? It was like in the same way what Prince had
Sheena Easton.
So Sheena Easton to Prince is what Cilla Black was
Yeah.
to Paul McCartney.
But
I think
McCartney
Prince
was
did a
very
better job.
magnanimous with his songs, and he tried to support. And I think it's because of the Liverpool connection as well. He tried
Yeah,
to
because she used to work as a coat
go
person
at
in
the
tavern.
tavern. Yeah. And do you know what? The song that McCartney gave to Cilla Black, which was her breakthrough, which is Look Inside Love.
Look inside, love.
Which is a really good song.
Is it?
Yeah.
I do not like it.
I've got a version by the singer from Blue Mink. I can't remember her name now.
Right.
Which is really good. Better than the Cilla version.
I'd have
play
to say,
it to you.
there's something about Cilla's voice I don't
Yes,
like. It's
yeah.
that weird
It's
kind
a
of
reedy,
breathy
sort of nasally sort of. Yeah.
Look inside. love.
But it's a great little McCartney pop piece. Look Inside Love.
I don't know. I can't get over the silliness of it for me to enjoy it as a song.
Well, I'll try and find that record. We'll watch this space, everyone. We'll find that record.
Is that the only prodigy of the Beatles in any respect? Did Ringo Starr bring us
Ringo
Billie
wasn't
Eilish or something?
No.
You know, Billy, I think you want to write a Bond song.
Peace and love, but because you stopped sending me fucking letters.
Peace and love, Billy, you know. Did Lennon take anyone under his wing?
No, I think it was a McCartney thing. McCartney was the super genius from the Beatles, wasn't he? He had it all going on. Like
I mean, he's a thrusting, cutting, thingy-majiggy
just
guy.
an amazing artist, especially in that period. You know, the late 60s.
Why Cilla? I don't know. I've got a problem.
I agree, but I did enjoy, along with everyone else, I enjoyed Blind Date, especially when it first came out. It was a big event television show, which you don't get that.
I hate
anymore.
Blind Date. I hated that, but it is famous for that one episode where the reporter came on. She was a reporter for like The Sun or something. And
No, that was Blind Date.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone turn on her because she's a reporter and she's a boo. But Cilla said for us to boo at this
It's very
woman.
much like a Noel Edmonds complaining about the letter moment, isn't
Noel
it?
Edmonds.
Like, yeah.
I think Cilla had a better leg to stand on with this argument.
Yeah, she did get done the dirty by this reporter, but
do you reckon what Cilla's entourage took that girl backstage and was like, "You fucking fucked Cilla's show.
You
We're
better
gonna
get out of
fuck
here
you
pretty
up.
quick,
You
Welsh."
better have a fucking taxi booked because I've seen Cilla eat through bars when she's fucking angry."
you know what I mean. You can imagine Cilla fucking getting a bit handy with her.
Cilla's the MC Hammer of like British like entertainments because MC Hammer was like not gangster, but actually he was quite gangster because he knew very gangstery
He was
people.
an actual sort of did have connections with the street.
Yeah.
More than maybe some other rappers that were known as
it
gangster
for the
rappers.
time.
Yeah.
He had he might not have been OG himself, but he definitely knew the OGs
He knew some
out there.
pretty.
That's Cilla. She knew the craze.
Did she?
I don't know. Let's say she did.
You can imagine her knowing the craze, can't you?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I bet she did. Surprise, surprise.
she's not in it.
My entourage is gonna stab you in the eyes, and then it'll be a fucking blind date.
Can we do? I know. I feel you want to turn this into the Cilla Black.
It's
hate
just. I'll tell
party,
you what
but-
it was. I was quite young when I realised that Cilla was a fraud,
Yeah.
right? Because in Liverpool they have the a shopping centre, but it's kind of like the
The big
oldest
one.
shopping centre there originally. It's been usurped now
Is
by
this,
Liverpool
is this
One.
in centre?
St John's Centre.
St John's
right?
Centre.
So that's
Okay.
where like the original shop market was in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Which has now been usurped by Liverpool One. Right.
But they
which is now
turned it
huge.
into. It was an open air market square. And they turned it into a shopping centre.
No, I think it was built to be a covered market.
Okay.
But it was like, for whatever reason, in the 90s, revamped and reopened. And Cilla came to open it. And you know that scene in, like, I don't know if you watch, like, that fucking awful Zack Snyder Superman film. You know when everyone's reaching out for Superman? He's standing there like Christ. And all these hands are reaching out towards him.
I think I've seen that
You've
shot.
seen that
yeah.
shot? Imagine that, but with Cilla instead of Superman. And that's what it was like in Liverpool that day. The masses reaching out,
Wanna
right,
touch
to
Cilla.
touch them.
But she's one of their own.
But the disdain in her face was like, "Don't touch me!"
Really?
As she moved away through the crowd. I
Were
was
you
like,
there?
Yeah, because my mum. We all wanted to
Okay.
go see Cilla because you never saw Cilla in Liverpool,
Oh,
really.
right. So she was a big deal. And then
Very
you
big
remember
deal.
seeing her and thinking she hates everyone.
I remember thinking, "You seem mean."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It goes deep, this Cilla hatred with you, doesn't it?
Not so much.
Should we put her on the pantheon of despised celebrities along with Edmonds and
no,
who else we
Edmonds is
got?
off that list.
Yeah, Mike Reid has gone right
Mike
to the
Reid.
top.
Noel Edmonds is in the naughty box, right? He's a naughty tinker. Mike Reid is on the. I will put him up against the wall and shoot him if the time comes.
Are we going to do the second platter?
No, because we've reached 35 minutes and my 15-minute Cilla rant has eaten into that. So we'll save it for another time.
But Paul, we said we'd had 2 platters for them at the
But
start.
Eli, I have to edit this podcast, so it's over. It's over.
Okay,
it's
fine.
over.
If you think
But
that's
it was
acceptable,
but I think it was a nice informative platter about a very interesting novelty song I don't think a lot of people know about.
well, I agree. That's why I've been trying to locate. I'll give them a little peek behind the curtain here.
Yeah.
I bought this record several months ago from a charity shop, and I keep misplacing it. And every time
Yeah,
we say we're going to do
it would
and
disappear.
it disappears. Perhaps that's something to do with the Illuminati and JFK's assassination.
Well, let's think. Don
don't
Calder
start,
is
don't,
3
don't.
letters and then 6. And what's that? What else has 3 letters and 6?
My knobhole is itchy.
I've got a pencil. Shouldn't we just scratch the tip?
No.
So I take the pencil
The gammon
and
gas.
rub it upon your meat arse.
The mutton gas. The mutton gas a squirteth.
No, the mutton mouth. That's what it is. Eli's got his mutton mouth out, everyone.
Oh, we got a nickname for my meat assault.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Eli with mutton mouth. Oh, God. It's spitting.
Get some of those rosemary crisps on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that done.
Okay.
And as time draws to a close here on Cheap Show,
Is time drawing to a close?
Yes.
You didn't. You mouth. That is proper Gannon mouth disease. Proper Gannon mouth disease in his fucking head. His head says I'm a Hananini.
pop, pop.
You nicked that. You twat. They're betwings.
Good.
They always will be, and I will get my 7 betwings. I'll be sprinkling the betwings. You'll never know. They'll pop out.
I
They'll
hope I
pop
give
out
you-
meaty meatus mouth.
I'm gonna give you-
mutton mouth.
I'm going to give you blue balls betwings. So, thank you for listening to this week's podcast. Yet again, we'll be back next week for more comedy fun.
Look out for the
Trying
date
to
for the
be-
live show.
Trying to be slick
in
and I fucked
August.
it. Yes,
That'll be
will
coming up soon.
Hopefully by next week we'll have the details and it will all be sorted and pins dotted and I's crossed and all
Right.
that stuff. Yes,
Okay.
it's going.
It's going. It's the
Sentence-
Cilla. It's put you off your meat.
I'm having a syntax error.
Cilla's put you off your food.
She does.
Does she? Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to hate it as well. Blind date and everything. And be like, oh, fucking hell.
Tell you what though, give me fucking Blind Date over fucking Love
Surprise,
Island.
surprise. Which of those two would you rather watch? Surprise, surprise, or blind date?
Ooh, surprise, because they're a bit naughty.
What happens in surprise? I can't even remember the format of
One
that show.
person sits behind the 3 women or 3 men, depending on where they start.
That's
But-
blind date.
yeah. What did you say?
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, surprise, I got it wrong.
Right. Fucking hell.
Surprise was just like, you spent 14 years in an orphanage,
Oh, right.
and then you went away to this,
Oh,
and
they-
you thought you'd never see your bunkmate
Oh, it was
again.
reunion show.
It was like
Yeah, yeah.
reunions, or it was,
Oh,
community bits
that
and bobs.
that was so much harder to sit through than blind date. Come on, admit it.
And then if it didn't end with some bullshit reason for Cilla to sing,
oh, always she did a song. Oh, God.
it'd be like, and we're going to go to an orphanage and reunite these people. Cut to video footage or film footage of them at the orphanage, and then it's like, consider yourself
Yeah, yeah.
at home. Consider yourself. And then there's all the fucking Girl Scouts in the
Yeah.
background going, one of the family. Fuck me.
Yeah,
right,
terrible.
so, yes, we're back next week. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon. If you do indeed support us on Patreon, if you'd like to and help support this podcast, it's patreon.com/cheap show. Give what you can, but remember, only if you can.
Thank
and you've got
you,
loads of
patrons.
videos and podcasts and magazines to look through of the past few years.
There's
Lots
loads of stuff. Loads of
So
stuff up
many
there.
hours of new Cheap Show footage for you there. Email the show, thecheapshow@gmail.com, if you've got questions or tales from the shop floors or whatever. They're also valid. Send them our way. Facebook, Instagram, we're on there, but Twitter's where we're most active, at The Cheap Show Pod. And Eli is...
I'm at Eli Snoid, and it's spelled Eli. I'm at Eli Snoid, and it's spelled ELISNOID.
We're beginning to malfunction. And also we have a P.O. box if you want to send us any odds and ends or price of shites or things for the black bin bag or board games or records or anything you think would make this show fun. It is Cheap Show, P.O. Box 1309, Harrow, HA1 9QJ, and all the information you need about Cheap Show is on our website, thecheapshow.co.uk, where you'll get links to the merch pages, the Patreon videos, episodes with pictures and videos themselves. It's all there. Go and investigate. There's quite a lot of content there. And that's it. So, we're going to say goodbye, and we're going to join you next time.
Yeah,
And
bye, everyone. Paul, have you...
What?
Where's Honey? Honey was just here.
Oh, I don't know where Honey is. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So I'm just gonna
What's in
leave
that bag?
this setup. No, nothing in the bag.
What the fuck? Where's Honey?
I've got honey in my bag.
Come back, you
Oh,
cunt!
my pants have fallen down. Oh, my pants have fallen down, ladies and
His
gentlemen.
pants have actually fallen down. What the fuck's going on?
I forgot that I undid them earlier
Jesus
in the pod.
Christ, Paul!
Mate, you
This
can
is getting
see-
too real.
You can see
This
my
is
mutton. Bye, everyone.
Ah! Ah!